Hey guys! This is Vaughn, and welcome back to another episode on the Pixel League server today. Today we are making the theater. You guys asked if we should do the bedroom, the theater, or the lounge, and there was a lot of comments about which ones we should do. Pretty much it was between the theater and the bedroom, but the theater pretty much won out. So we're in here now. I started working on it. I started taking down the windows because I'm going to close it in. I'm going to close this off too. I just want to get it prepared. I'm going to be using my buddy Zul'jin. Has a series called Minecraft Indoors where he does all sorts of cool like interior decorating designs and stuff. And I could come up with my own theater design, and I'm going to modify his slightly for my own tastes. But I thought it would be cool to kind of use his design, give him a little publicity. And if you like it, you can go over there. I was just checking to make sure that that wasn't a boss, Voltorb. If you like it, I'll put he's got like a tutorial of like how to build these things, and so I'm gonna put the link to the theater one in the description of this video. So if you like it and you want to build your own in your own world, you can check out his video. It's really quick. It's like a 5-minute video or something, real fast. Just shows you how to do it. He's got a cool texture pack that he uses and stuff. And I'm gonna kind of do his design. I'm gonna make my room is a little bit bigger than his room, so it's more of like a home theater system than a big like movie theater at like downtown, you know, where you would go to the theater. But I think it's gonna work really well for the space in this room, and like I said, it'll give him a little, you know, maybe I'll send some of you guys over there and you can say hi Zul'jin, Vaughn sent me. And that would be really cool. I'm sure he'd appreciate hearing from you guys. So, let me get all the materials together. I only have the materials right now for closing up the hall or the room. So this is how it's gonna look. I think this is a good sized room for a theater. And let me get the materials that I need, and I will meet you guys back. You may have noticed that this is the room that says bar and lounge and game room, and that this was originally the theater, and I changed my mind. Although this room is better sized for the theater, it's actually pretty much perfectly sized. A theater doesn't have windows, and I didn't want to take all of these windows out because it's on the corner of the building, and it would look really weird, I think, from the outside if that was all solid walls. So I moved it over here, and as you'll see, I've expanded the room. It did end about right here before, and this part was part of that room over there. Oh, I'm getting lag. I think it's from the Rayquazas. So I've made this room a little smaller. I put this wall up here, and I took another window out. There was 3 windows in this room. So this is going to be the bar and lounge now, and it's actually a pretty decently sized room. So I think it's going to work really well. And then, oh man, frame rate lag is terrible. I think it's the Rayquazas. And so this room is now going to be the theater, and I took out all the windows so that we can have a nice big room, and I might even move the door over to this point here, because what I want to do is I want to have, it's going to be a raised seating area, so there's going to be the screen against the back wall there, and then the seats are going to go up a little bit, and then so I need a staircase back here, and I need a way to get into the staircase. So I'm going to design that off camera, I think. I will do the actual interesting parts on camera with you guys, but the layout I think I'm going to do off camera. And before we get started with that, the H-Bomb found a Pokemon that I've never heard of before, and that he had never seen, and I've never seen on the server. So he caught it. He's gonna bring it over here and show it to me. So let's check that out real quick, and then I'll get to building. Ah, there he is. That's not it. Let's see it. It's Stantler. Oh wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want one. Oh my god. I need it. What? I've never seen this one in the game before. I need it. I need a pygmy. He looks so funny. He's sitting above the antlers. That is crazy. Wow. I really want this guy. I need that guy. Oh man, I wonder what the shiny ones look like. Bye. I guess he's gone. I'm so glad he came and showed me that, but at the same time, I wish he hadn't, because now I really want it. That's awesome. He is awesome. I gotta get me one of those toes. Yeah, I like him a lot. Wow. Look at the little balls in his antlers. Hey, dude. Look at me. Oh, wow. Yeah, I totally have to get me one of those. I like you. I'm gonna pet you and love you and name him George. Yeah, I gotta look up that. I gotta look up his spawning and pre-evolution things. I'm guessing that that's probably like something. It's probably like the later evolution, and I've just never seen this evolution version, and for whatever reason didn't catch the ones before it or something. Man, so cool. Maybe, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get to that today, but maybe if we finish the theater quickly. I don't know. He doesn't have any evolutions or pre-evolutions. Huh. Weird. Well, we are gonna go find ourselves one of those. Preferably a pygmy one. Or a shiny. Ooh, imagine what a shiny pygmy would look like. Oh, he's so cute. Well, thank you for showing us that, H-Bomb. That's awesome. Let's get back to work on the theater. I changed things once again. I moved the door further down. The one flaw with Zul'jin's design is that it's intended for a kind of short two-story building. The actual staircase, he's got this design where basically you enter the theater from 3 blocks up. So you have to have an entrance place that's up in the sky, kind of like this. And unfortunately, my second-story house, it's a 2-story house, but my second floor doesn't start until like 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks up. I tend to have very high ceilings, so in order to get it to work the way that he has it, I had to build this little stairway back here. So this is where you're going to enter the theater. You're going to walk in here with your popcorn, and then this is where the screen is going to be on this wall now. And this is kind of the design he has. So let's go over it real quick. Let's put our crafting bench down. We need a lot more slabs. He predominantly uses slabs in this. So he's got 4 rows of slabs like this. This is kind of like the area where there's no seating. It's where the screen sits. He used wool, I believe, for his screen, a white wool base. I prefer to have a black screen, just, I don't know why, it makes more sense to me. Even though a projector screen is generally kind of a white or gray color, I want to go with black. I just think that that's going to look better. We're going to have better lighting in here at some point too, but for now, just so you guys can see and so I can see, we're going to put torches. I got black stained clay, which I think is going to look okay. And we're going to leave, I think, a space on each side of the screen. We might fill it in. This, once again, is based on the design on the other side of the wall. We might even bring that all the way down and just fill the entire wall in on both sides with that kind of birch wood. Let's also put slabs underneath here to fill that in. Let me fill this in. There's a nice big screen. Yeah, we're gonna do some decorating work, but let's get the basics done. So I've already done one side, so like this, and he's got stairwells on both sides, which I think is going to work nicely for the way that we've got this room designed, so that you can go down either side. We need more spruce. I knew I brought some more spruce. There we go. Let's make some more slabs. That Stantler, I've got to find. I looked it up. They spawn in the forest hills at dusk. So I guess I've just not been in a forest hills at dusk when one spawned before. So we're gonna definitely. I don't know if it's gonna be this episode, but we're definitely gonna find one of those at some point. Okay, so this is how he's got it laid out. Oh, I've got dirt in here because you're not gonna be able to see under here. I figured I wouldn't waste that clay block because you can't see it from this side. I just needed something to put this guy on. Alright, so you can go down the stairs on either side. I might put a railing or something along the back here. I'll play with that. I'll play with all that kind of design. And yeah, if we put a wall here, you're not going to be able to go down those stairs. Not a big deal. We can always mess around with this later. Okay, so now I'm going to use white wool for now. We might change this at some point to be colored wool. I didn't want to dye it and then change my mind. I don't really know what's going to look good in here. Maybe a cyan clay or a dark, maybe brown or red. Red movie theater seats are usually red, aren't they? Maybe. So let me make sure I have all the materials that I need for this, and we can start building the seats. Because wool is such a kind of rare and precious commodity on this server, we're going to do this a little bit different. I'm going to put dirt in the back here so that because in his video he makes it full. The back here is also wool, and normally I wouldn't care, but when this is all said and done, you're not going to be able to see that stuff back there. He also has, his is a home entertainment theater, so it's kind of designed for you in your house with like your buddies, and ours is going to be a bit different. This is a resort where people are going to go with like multiple people, possibly strangers that they don't know. So we're going to put a couple more seats in. So ours are going to look like this instead. His was in the center and it was 3 wide and it looked more like a couch. These still kind of look weird like seats, but I think we're going to be able to have more of them. So I'm going to replicate this design all the way up, and I'll bring you guys back once I'm done. Ta-da! So that gets us technically 6 seats, but maybe 12 if 2 people sat in each one of these seats. That seems like a lot of seats for people to enjoy their favorite movie. Unfortunately, you can't walk down the center aisle, but you really can't in most theaters anyway. So you can walk down this side. In an ideal situation, you would be able to enter. I put a bar up here so you couldn't fall off here. Ideally, you would be able to go up a staircase on this side as well, but I couldn't figure out a way to do that that would look good. So if you wanted to sit over there, you would have to come up here and then go this way and then sit that way, which I don't think is a big deal. Now we want to add some glowstone for lighting. I want to do some decorating. I probably won't do too much. In fact, my decoration for the actual front here will probably just be to like fill it in like this, because I don't really need a whole lot. It just needs to look nice, you know? So I think we're just gonna fill that in like that. I'm still not quite sure what to do about this birch bar up there. It's unfortunate that we really need the space, because otherwise I would remove it, and on this side there's nothing that I can really do to change that design that wouldn't look terrible. So whatever. I'm gonna do a little bit more work off camera. Oh, and by the way, like the backs of these seats also go along here, which it's not terrible, but it doesn't look great. But we're gonna not worry about that too much, and I'll bring you guys back. I have done some good changes, looking pretty good in here, I think. Made the seats red, which I think gives it a bit more of a theater feel. All of the wood is a bit samey, so I may end up changing something. I kind of want the armrests and the floor to be different colors. I just don't know what to change it to. I tried oak and it didn't look good. I would like it to be black, but unfortunately we don't have any black stairs. I could try nether brick. That might look good. I might do that off camera. I fixed the ceiling. I found out that I could use stairs in here, so that it still looks a little bit weird, but I think that helps. Should I have stairs along the back too? There should be stairs along here as well, but not like that. And now what I'm going to try to do, for those of you who are unfamiliar with my channel, I am not a redstone guy, but I think I want to try to put some redstone lamps in here that I can turn on and off. So let's see. Let's put... This is just going to be a holder. They're going to be recessed into the ceiling. I think if I go every 2, so 2, 2, 2, 1, I think that'll be good. So let's do the same thing here. There's a gap above here that'll be basically perfect for redstone. I'm pretty sure I know how to connect the lights so that I can turn them on and off. The problem is finding a place to hide the down mechanism so that I can have like a switch right here. I don't know exactly how to do that, because as far as I know I'd have to have a redstone torch, and I don't really want that exposed. So I'm gonna wire it up off camera. You guys, experts, you Minecraft redstone experts, may have to jump in at some point and explain to me how I can hide the switch so that I can put it like right here or like maybe over here so that it's still hidden but working. That might work. Maybe like, I don't know. So I'm gonna get started on that. Look at it. It looks much better, don't you think? It's kind of weird to think that the seats are made out of brick, but I think the contrast helps a lot. It really makes them pop more as seats, and the darkness just kind of works somehow. I put the nether brick on top too because I feel like it makes it look a little bit more like the kind of curved movie theater seats you see. If you hate that, let me know and I'll think about changing it. But for now, I think I'm okay. The one bad thing is that it kind of, like if you were sitting here, the seat rest would be blocking your view a little bit. And in traditional movie theaters, the seats tend to actually be staggered. You wouldn't have a seat directly behind another seat. They would be kind of like off-center, and that's not going to happen in here. This was originally 4. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, and I brought it all forward one more because it worked. It made the layout work a little bit better, and it let me put this wall in so that we weren't seeing the back of the seats. And I think that this clean wall is worth sacrificing the extra block here. Yeah, these seats are really, really close to the screen, but, you know, if you're a little kid or something, you can sit down there. If you're late to the theater or whatever, you know, you'd rather sit here, but whatever. At least this guy doesn't have anybody blocking his view. And you'll notice that the lights are in, so I got it to work. The switch is up here. I don't know how to get it to be here. My redstone skills are not to that level, but if you flip it, lights go off in here. You can close the door and sit down and enjoy your film. We do have a little bit of light bleed. I might have to see if I can figure out what's causing that. In a way, I don't mind because most theaters have like their running lights and stuff along the bottom of the floor, and they've got it, you know, in the ceiling and stuff so that it's dark, but it's not completely dark. So that's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I don't mind too much. The light bleed from here is a bit annoying. I could take this torch out, and that would help make it a lot darker back here, but I don't know if it bothers me enough. I wonder if I could actually run. No, there's not. I was gonna say I could put a light up here, but the way that I've done this little corridor wouldn't work. It's not too bad. I mean, when the lights are on, it's well illuminated. This design would not necessarily work in a survival world where you would have mob spawns. You would have to check to make sure that there was no spawning spots. That one would be fine. That one would not. So every other these could spawn mobs. This could spawn a mob. That could spawn a mob. So yeah, you would have to be very careful if you built this in a survival world where you had monsters, because I don't even think that this might be too dark. So yeah, some of these spots like right here, you could spawn mobs even with the lights on. So basically, great for a Pixelmon world where you don't have to worry about mobs. And I think despite the limitations we had with like that bar and stuff, like the ceiling is a bit low back here, but it's plenty high enough to walk around and not feel too squeezed together. Now, should we put, the one thing I thought we could do is maybe put some movie posters or something up. Movie posters, like just paintings. It'll probably be the two tall skinny ones, like the guy with the cane and the kind of Pinocchio looking one. So I'll put those up, and then I think we'll call it good. If you have any suggestions, of course, I was cooking some more netherrack because I thought I might need more, but I had plenty from what I had. Let's just make 2 paintings, and I think our Tiggy our Growlith is what he is. He's level 37, I think, and somebody suggested that I not level him until he gets to 41 or learns Flamethrower. So I think, yeah, he's 37. So I think, oh, we already have Flamethrower. Never mind. So I think we might level him. I might still take him to like level 41 or 42, and then we're gonna give him the Firestone and level him to a Pygmy Arc-9, which is how I think we'll end the episode. But first, let's put these paintings up. It may take the rest of my life to get them to be the right ones, because you know, paintings just never do the right ones. So let me get there, and I will. Okay, there's one. And where did the painting go? There it is. It's in my inventory. Let's see if we can get the other one. Should we put it here? Maybe it should be up here. I think I'll put it here. And hopefully I'll get it, and I'll bring you guys back once it's there. That took far longer to get there than it should have. I actually put it up once and then accidentally punched it off. Have you ever done that when you're trying to get a specific painting and it pops up and then you're so in the groove of like punching them off that you punched it off? So I did that. Anyway, we're basically done. As always, I want suggestions if you guys have any on improvements or things that I could do. Like I could put red carpet down here if I wanted to. Various other little things, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with the theater. I think it came out nice despite the weird limitations that we had. Could also turn this into spruce so it matches the stairs. I might do that if nothing else. Anyway, let's put... Ooh, I see a name tag. Let's put this here. We'll call theater. And basically we're done. So now we're going to head over, I think, to Boss Island with our Growlithe and get him to level 41 or 42 or so and level him up to an Arcanine. Actually, let's bring a Firestone with us so that once we get there we can do it. But I think other than that, we will be done. I do believe that is a Pygmy Clefairy. So let's try to grab it. I've been out here for a little bit now. Our guy is now level 41. I looked up his, or her, its move sets, and at level 45 is the last move that Growlithe learns. That was my squeaky chair. I don't think I have anything that will take this guy down. We could probably confuse it with Chandelure to try to capture it a little easier. Let's confuse it. It could damage itself in confusion. Oh, it had no effect. Alright, let's just jump into Dusk Balls and try to capture it. So Growlithe at level 45, we learned Flamethrower already. I just learned Heat Wave at level 41, and at 45 we learned Flare Blitz. So I'm gonna level until 45, and then we're gonna upgrade. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me catch this little Clefairy. I will show it to you at some other point if it's a pygmy. It's dawn, and check it out. Pwnstar's out here leveling his dudes too. These little B-Sharps, they're so good for XP, and we keep running for the same high-level Pokemon and getting in each other's way, so we're gonna have to keep away from him. We are at level 44 very, very soon. Oh, by the way, I got Outrage. It seemed like an interesting one. I was surprised that he got it, or she got it, because... Oh, I just passed out. It's a dragon type move, and Growlithe is not remotely a dragon type, is it? I mean, it's a little lion thing, so that was pretty weird. Let's go heal up real quick, because our Growlithe, I was foolish and used Growlithe instead of changing him out. I wanted to show off the thing, and I am recording. I can't tell him right now. He wants to do a quick server thing, so I'm sure I will let him know. I am also about to finish recording an ep. Okay, so we've got him leveled up. Okay, oh, look at this guy. He's beautiful. Let's totally take you out. Hopefully, we will level up very, very soon. Let's Ice Beam him quickly. This might be enough. Yes, level 45. There's Flare Blitz. So I'm going to replace Crunch. And now that's our current move set. That's the final one I think that he learns, or she learns. So our moves now are Outrage, Flare Blitz, Heat Wave, and Flamethrower. Those look like pretty good moves. Let me know if I should keep Outrage, if I should replace it, and if I should replace it with what. And to finish off the episode so that he can, you know, reset the server, and he's going to fix some of the spawns, and I think various other little doodads that are broken. Let's shoot her out. Boop, she's so tiny and adorable. Let's get the Firestone on the bar, and here we go. Hey, Vaughn's actually looking in the right direction. Good job, Vaughn. Tiggy Lee is evolving, or Liggy T. Liggy T is evolving. Oh, it's gonna be the tiniest Arcanine. The tiniest Arcanine. Look how tiny. It's like a little cat. It's the size of a baby kitty. Oh no, it's a bit bigger. Okay, it's getting bigger. Your Tiggy Lee evolved into an Arcanine. Dun, dun, dun. Cool. So, what does this look like? I don't know that I've even seen one on the server. Huh. It's so fuzzy. It's so fuzzy. That's amazing that is a pygmy version, because it's pretty big, all things considered. I mean, yeah. Oh, you can ride it. Oh no. Oh no. Poor Liggy. Oh, where's Pone Star? Let's see if we can find Pone Star. Totally troll him. Didn't I just see him like right here? I just saw him. Guess I didn't. I guess I didn't see him. Well, at least we got... Oh, I thought that was a boss for a second. We got our guy. Didn't see any bosses while I was out here. Oh, I put him away. There he is. There's us. We look great. Wait. Come back. Come back. Shoot you out. We gotta get a nice photo. Arc 9. Tiggy. Liggy. Whatever your name is. We'll go over here so it'll be a nice background. Look down. Shoot you out. There we go. You're a troll. You're trolling me, bro. Is this? Here we go. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. My name is Vaughn, and I and Liggy will see you in the next one. Bye. Don't forget to submit fan art.